So there are a couple of ways of getting a CV into HRS Connect. One is by a straightforward pass and the other is through an email. Obviously there's bulk emails, there's various types of emails parsing you can do from an email, but we're just going to create a new record as you've seen there, clicking on the plus button, choosing a CV or choosing the option for a CV, and this will take me to my directory. So here I can choose a CV. I've got a CV there, so I'm going to insert that CV. That will insert the CV into a blank record, and then it will set the parsing information going. So it's a CV document, we'll confirm that. And now it will pass that information. So we've got a CV. It's now going to auto-skill it. It pops up the auto-skilling. So on the left-hand side, the information that it's passed is from your skills. On the right-hand side, there's some additional skills that you might want to add. So we've picked a couple. Now we're going to continue. And we've got a database record with the CV text stripped from the document on the right-hand side and the document there on the left. You can open up that document and have a look at what it actually passed. And you can see there's a CV, very normal CV in a Word document, and it's passed all the information and dumped it in HRS. So let's go back to the database. So let's complete this, this record. You'll see we've got some information already populated there, but we can then go through and add some information. So we'll do salary sort, availability. You can even put in preferred locations from the drop downs. This is a multi-entry field, so you can have as many as you wish. I'll just scroll down and pick a couple of things. So we've got London, Oxford. We're just going to complete this record just because I want to show you how this information can then be created into an automatic CV that can be generated from the database and added to a workflow item. So we'll just fill in some information that we want here. All this information can be pulled into a document. You'll see in a minute we're going to pick and choose a few. So we've got a few languages there. We're happy with that. You can also go and change things like the progress, or if you've got specific custom fields, as you could see there, you could add those as well. The database has also populated a profile automatically from the CV, so you can get an instant profile from that candidate. And in the job history, we have some information as well. You can see that this person has worked for a couple of companies. Some that we have in the database will have a smiley face and the others we don't. So we have contact records for some of these candidates. In the info and tag section, those are the tags that were pulled in. At the moment, there's no job specs or job matching or any information that's been associated with this candidate so far. So now we're going to create the formatted CV. So we'll click on the option to create a Word document. This will load Word in the background, and it will have extracted all the information from this document, populated it into one of our custom designed CVs. This could be your CV. It would have your logo, for example, on the top, and then your styling, and it will pull in all the information that you've asked it to into a nice styled form, right down to skills and qualifications, as you can see there as well. It's a Word document, so you can tidy it up if you wish. Very simple to use, and you can even change the styling if you'd like as well, using fonts. It's Word, so everyone knows how to use Word, so you can make this look and style it into any way you wish without any need for education. So let's come out there and go back to the database, and you'll see that we've got a little red CV there, so that means the document's been edited. So let's save it back into the database, and we're now ready to use that CV to send to a client. So as you can see, this is a completely blank record. We've got nothing in the workflow. It's blank, it's just brand new records, nothing there, nothing in the long list or short list. So that's one way of getting a CV in the database. Another is through emailing. So I'm going to open up my email package here, and I'm going to send an email to Demo, which is the email account I've set up in HRS. So I'm going to write in some information very quickly here. I'll add my signature. So hi Demo, please find attached my CV. If you have any vacancies, please do not hesitate to get in touch. And I'm going to attach my CV here. So attach document. I've got a CV. Where is it? There we go. Right. So I'll attach that CV, and I'm going to send that to HRS. So we've got a CV there, and off it goes. So we go back to our database here, and we're going to go to my email firstly. So if we go to Outlook, we'll see that we've got that CV. It's been sent to demo. It's come in. It's got the attached CV and everything. So what I'm going to do is dump this into my folder. On the left-hand side, I've set up a folder called HRS. So basically, I've set up my database to pick up any email that comes into HRS, the folder. So I've dumped it in there. It can pick up any folder you want. We've chosen HRS as our preferred folder. It could be inbox, sent items, whatever, or all of them. Obviously, it makes sense to have a folder. So we like that. We've dumped that in that folder. So let's go back now to our emails, and we will pull in this particular document. So I'll go to my emails. I will run the download, so this should import all my CV, all my recent emails. This happens automatically in the background as well, but you can manually do it. So there we have the CV, the email, sorry, has come in to demo, and it's got a CV attached. So this is the other way you can have a CV automatically pulled in. Smiley faces means the contact record exists from the person who sent the CV. So here we go, we're going to pass it, choose the document and pass, and choose the candidate. So very quickly we've passed a CV. Same thing, we get a profile. We also have the company, and we can then go through and add employment markets or any of the drop downs as we did with our other records. So we're going to just fill in some of this information. These are multi-entry fields, as you can see on the right hand side, and we can then add currencies and so forth to the salary sort and any other information that we'd like to add to this candidate. We've got, as you can see there, we've got this candidate's email and various information that is pulled off on the CV Parse. And again, we can go through and create a CV for emailing if we wish. If we look at the job history, we'll see that we've also picked up some information with companies that information matches as a smiley face in our company database. And we also have the skills tags, as you saw. So very similar, one from an email, one from a manual pass. So now let's go and do some cool things with those two CVs. We're going to add them to long list and put them through some of the workflows. So go to list view, scroll to the last few records at the bottom, and you should see those two records. Here we go, Kim and Paul. So we've got 8,000 or 9,000 records here. I'm going to flag those two records. I've got some others flagged as well, so you'll see those pop up. And I'm going to add to long list. So it's going to ask me if I want the flagged ones or all of them. So I've said flagged only, and now I'm going to find the job. So I'm going to search for a particular job that I've got open in the database. So let's put them forward for the, we've got one here, the senior FileMaker developer, for example, and now with these three candidates have been tagged. So let's actually go to the record. So we go to pull the record. That's the last one we put in. You'll see in the long list, we've got that person. We can shortlist them just by clicking on a button. Instantly, we can go to the job, and you'll see that from the job itself in the shortlist, Paul is also there. And if we go back to our candidates and we go to the other candidate we had there, Kim, we'll see that in the long list as well, there will also be that same record for the developer. And if we go to that one, we'll see there are other people obviously in that job, but Kim is also one of the people there. So let's put Kim through paces. We've chosen to click on the workflow item and chosen a CV send, choosing the formatted CV there. And now an email will be automatically generated using one of our templates, and it's sending the CV directly to the FileMaker developer role. And you can style it with the formatting palette we have. And if you can see, it's chosen a template. It's going to the hiring manager. We also have the CV, which we can open up. Let's actually open it up and make sure it's the right CV. So there it is. It's the CV that we've designed for emailing with our formatting on the top. And we can now send this off to the client.